without this vision, there's no correction. There's no way to get it right. When you don't receive this, you can't receive what comes out of the kingdom that was built for you. You know, so everything outside of this truth, outside of this, what we speak in here, you know, of the church, is leading to death.
Shalom, shalom. What's up, y'all?
Shalom, how you doing?
I never seen any brothers out here out this way, man.
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's up?
Shalom.
Hey, I used to go to the one Israel of God on 75th with Brother Bowie. You got know Brother Bowie?
Brother Bowie?
The Israel of God. That's where I go to. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, you know, they got one on 63rd now, Western.
Right.
I can't catch the man's name, but I don't see too many people informed, man. But when I do, I got off the damn bus and I'm going all the way to Yorktown.
Right.
Got off just to say what's up to y'all. God bless y'all, man. And stay strong, man.
Yeah. You still in? You still believe?
I'm always a believer, man, but you
Yeah.
know, my lifestyle's changing up, man.
Yeah.
I got kids, man.
Yeah.
I got a whole different route with them, though, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see y'all, man.
Yeah.
God bless y'all, all right?
All right. Hey, I'm gonna give you one thing for you leave real quick. Get 1 Corinthians 11. 11 and started 14. All right. But get her get 5 and 6 and then jump to 14.
You said 1 Corinthians?
Yeah. 11 and 5. Start at 5, read through 6 and jump to 14. Point at 14. Go ahead.
What chapter, man? I'm sorry.
11.
1 Corinthians chapter 11,
Start at 5.
verse 5, it says, "But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered
Right.
dishonoreth her head,
Right.
for that is even all is one, as if she were shaven."
Start at 4 real quick.
Verse 4 says, "Every man praying or prophesying having his head covered
Right.
dishonoreth his head."
Which is our head is who you know the Messiah to be. What his name? We go. It's Yahweh.
Yeshua.
Well, yeah, we're going towards Yahweh, but that's our head, the Messiah, right? So when we praying and bringing the word out, gotta uncover our head. That's we know. Go ahead.
It says, "But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head,
Right.
for that is even all as if she were shaven."
So a woman got to do the opposite because this is supposed to be a distinction between the two, man and woman. Go ahead.
For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn.
Yep.
But if it be,
So let her shave her head if she don't want to cover it. Then she cool. Go ahead.
but if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered.
Yeah, so that's it. So when a woman don't want to cover her head, let her cover her head, let her shave her head. Because really all that hair is her glory, which is only for her man to see. You know? But go ahead.
Chapter 14,
Yeah.
verse 14 says, doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair,
Right.
it is a shame unto him?
So this ain't to ridicule you or anything like that.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, I had dreads.
You know, the thing about it, man, you know, you can go Book of Judges. You know,
Yeah.
of course, you know, Samson, he did have hair. He
Yeah.
had several locks.
Locks, yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, it depends on, you know, the politics you follow.
Right.
I assume. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, I'm up on this. You know, even with a beard, you know, they say, you know, you're not supposed to shave it. And I just grew my beard back.
Yeah, you good with that.
Yeah, man.
According to
So, it's one
scriptures.
thing I do, you know.
Because the thing with what you just said, yeah, Samson, he did that, but you gotta think Samson was before the Messiah came and gave us light.
But you could say also, you know, people do argue that Melchizedek was, you know, also the Messiah, and that was
He
in
was.
Genesis. You know what I'm saying? That was the high priest.
Yeah.
That was Jesus.
Yeah.
He was here also.
Yeah,
so,
I was
you know,
sure.
it all depends, man. You know,
Yeah.
it all depends on how you pick up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah, so that's it. You know, we still believing. You know we at the end. We know we at the end because
In my lifetime, this is the second best thing, the worst thing that happened, like, in my lifetime. Like, first was 9/11, because I was a freshman in high school.
Right.
This one, like, this shut down the whole city. You know what I'm saying? This shut down the whole country.
Yeah.
This shit, I mean, this stuff going everywhere,
The
man.
world,
Oh,
yeah.
man. So that, you know, that's how you know the end is near, man. We living in them days right now. I definitely do agree.
because we not gonna keep the law of perfection, but you do what you
Right,
can do.
exactly.
So you know, really the best thing to do because we can just off knowing the law. You know, a woman don't have a beard.
Right.
A woman can't wear that which pertain to a man, and a man can't wear that which pertain to a woman. So a woman can't be in pants, man can't be in dresses.
You know, one thing I'm arguing with, like, you know, I live on the north side now, man. You know, I live in a house with all white boys. You know, he was talking about, you know what, I'm at the King James Version because, you know, he changed the version because, you know, you know, man, I had to get into it,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I'm like, no, he didn't change the word. The law is the same regardless of what version you read.
Exactly.
It's, you know,
Yep.
it was his version of English to keep up with the times he lived in. His English never, the word never changed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why his bars going, man, we got it to it that night, boy.
Yeah.
You talking about, man, you see, turning red, boy. He didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to hear it, man. That's just how I feel about that, man. And then, argue with the new covenant. You know what I'm saying? The dietary law. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat this, don't eat that. But when they say, and I think it's the book of Acts. I think it's like around Acts 12-ish. It talks about how everything is more better. Everything is okay now. So what do y'all think about that?
Nah, give me that Acts 10. 10 and 1, jump to 24.
Okay, Acts 10:1.
Yeah, that's because that goes into you going into Peter when he had the dream. Start at 1.
This is Acts chapter 10 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band,
Yes, right.
a devout man,
ahead.
and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people, and prayed to the Heavenly Father always. He saw in a vision, evidently about the ninth hour.
Jump on, let's get straight to the point. So basically, this is gonna help you understand the dream. So a man named Cornelius that most people think was a non-Israelite, but he wasn't.
Even Paul wasn't there at one point because his mother's like half.
Well, it's only by your father, according to scripture.
Okay. Yeah, right. Good point.
Yeah, because the man carried the seed. But read that verse 2, and then the point is going to be in 9.
God, Acts chapter 10 and verse 2, a devout man and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people, and prayed to the Heavenly Father always.
See, now, when did the heathen ever do that? They never did that. The only time a heathen was ever able to do that was heathens like Rahab. That was them running into us. They never went out of their way to pray to somebody they didn't even know existed for real. They didn't even know where to start to get his attention. So give me verse 3, and then the point in 9. Go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, he saw in a vision evidently about the ninth hour of the day,
Still talking about Cornelius. Go ahead.
an angel of the Heavenly Father coming in to him,
The angels only came to the Israelites. Always. Go ahead.
and said unto him, Cornelius.
Yep.
Hop to verse 9.
Yeah.
Verse 9 says, on the morrow as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour.
So he was told to go with Peter for a reason. And you got to remember, called Jesus' favorite disciple, right? But go ahead. So he's with Peter, and Peter now is going into Peter. Go ahead.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance.
He went into a vision. So this is heavy right here, because it started off talking about Cornelius, but it's going into Peter having a vision for a reason. So it's connected. Go ahead.
He saw heaven open.
And then what?
And saw heaven open,
Right?
and a certain vessel descending unto him.
In a certain vessel. A vessel, we're vessels, right? We're the Lord's vessels, the Israelites. We contain the truth. We contain the light. Go ahead, the wine. Go ahead.
As it had been a great sheet, knit at the four corners, and let down to the earth.
So he's seen a vessel on the sheet, and it was knit. But go ahead.
It says,
Coming out of the sky. Come on.
wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts on the earth.
And inside this vessel was a bunch of different cattle, animals, right? Going back to the dietary law. See that? Go ahead.
And wild beasts, and creeping things,
Right.
and fowl of the air.
Now, was it ever lawful for us to eat all wild beasts?
No.
Or just certain, right? And because we could eat certain creeping things too, but just not all of them. Like John ate locusts.
Locust was okay?
Yeah, locusts was okay. Go ahead. It had to be.
There's something with honey or something. Honey or
Yeah,
locust.
because it had to be because John ate it.
Yeah, okay.
And he was sent to co-sign Yahushua. Go ahead.
And there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat.
You see? Now, when was it okay to just kill any animal and just eat them? Never. You see that? And this is the head of the church. You see what I'm saying? Or the rock of the church, Peter. Go ahead. Because Yahushua is here. Go ahead.
But Peter said, not so, Lord,
See?
for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
See? We can't. You told us we can't eat everything. But he was showing him what? Go ahead.
And the voice spake unto him again the second time. It says, what the Heavenly Father hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
You see? The only people that was ever made cleansed was the Israelites. Now this vision is representing Cornelius, because Cornelius will be looked at as an unclean animal. You know, just like how he was looking at those animals to be unclean, but they really wasn't. Because God not gonna tell you to eat something that he told you not to eat. It wouldn't really be that. It could look however it may look, but it probably really ain't a pig. You see what I'm saying? The Lord can do that. But go ahead.
Fine. It says this was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven.
See, now he ended up, the vision was over. Now jump down to 28, what's the point? It's started at 26.
Verse 26,
Watch this.
but Peter took him up, saying, stand up, I myself also am a man. And as he talked with him, he went in and found many that were come together. And he said unto them,
Just like the vision. See that?
Fine.
Go ahead.
And he said unto them,
Many beasts, many come together, if it's many and we all come together, that's one place. It's like all them animals come together in one spot, in that one vessel. Go ahead.
it says,
Now, only people that can do that is the Israelites. You see that? Come together, that's the church. Go ahead.
and as he talked with him, he went in and found many that were to come together. And he said unto them, ye know how that it is unlawful, it is an unlawful thing
Because the law was never done away with. Go ahead.
for a man that is a Jew to keep company,
With,
or come into one for another, so like one of another nation.
you see? So, man, we couldn't deal with other nations. They could come in to us throughout different wars and stuff like that, but you know,
Let's think about that.
Yeah, they want to give it to them though. Not yet. They're gonna get it when our kingdom's set up. But go ahead, this is the point.
It says, but the Heavenly Father has shewed me,
He did what?
he has shewed me,
What did he show him? That vision. Watch this.
that I should not call any man common or unclean.
Them animals represented the people, but he thought they was unclean, but they really wasn't. So that was talking about Cornelius. Cornelius would be looked at like a Gentile, which is unclean. They're unholy.
What camp do y'all go to, man?
We are on.
You know?
Yeah, we are on.
Y'all got a Facebook or YouTube?
we give you the channel. You know, we got our apostles and elders of the GMS, Great Millstone. Yahweh Shah, you can give it to him. Yeah, that's it. Matter of fact, the brother ain't here yet. We got cars.
YouTube right now.
We got cars, but we ain't got it on us now. But yeah, man.
Whenever I see, we got different camps, and sometimes they do teach different things. But man, whenever I see a fellow Israelite,
Yeah.
I don't give if I'm on my work, nothing. I stop, get y'all brothers out. But I mean, that's what we got. We got to be unified like that. No matter where we go, man. That's in Jesus' name. So go, YouTube.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta remember, it's one truth.
You know, the way that just ended. You know, because this vision, going back to when we started, this vision is unity, man. It's united.
There's only one vision, man.
That's it.
Ain't no damn. You can look however it may look. That's what the Most High was trying to tell us. It's gonna look like that, but at the end of the day, it still come down to one.
What it is.
I don't care how it may look, how you may feel. Nah, it's one. These all the clean animals. You perceive them to be like it's this on. No, it's one. It's one. And that one is who the Lord want, who his people, and how this thing's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? No, you can have dreads and I can't, and you can think what you, ain't none of that. It was just, and the Lord showed it, you know?